Well, hello there. Welcome again for people who have been with us from the very beginning, and welcome if you're just joining us to Mind, Meaning, and Music. Today, we are diving into the Music and Mind series. Music series is where we are going to be connecting music with emotions. We're going to be talking about songs. We're going to be exploring stories and how they connect to these songs, as well as the meaning of these songs and how they connect to mental health, or how some of these songs might actually help you open up and understand that you're not alone and there's so many people who are experiencing it, even some of your faves in quotes. So for the music series, each episode we are going to be discussing one song. So if you have any suggestions, you have any music that you think I should look into and I should dissect that is connected to mental health or brings about mental health awareness, comment down. Thank you. Today's song is People Part 2 by Agust D. So who made this song? Why are we even discussing it and why does it matter? This song, People Part 2, was made by Agust D, who is an artist, a producer, a creative in general.
Yes, I'm colorblind.
So he created this song and it is from his album called D-Day, and this song explores a softer side to him. The song People Part 2 explores connections between people, relationships, and it's just such a beautiful song, and I think it's a perfect way to start the series because it's very soft and also something that we can all relate to. So stay tuned. He wrote this song during the COVID-19 pandemic, and at that point I know a lot of people struggled with their mental health, so I'm sure it is something that we can relate to in a way. It was like a letter to himself and might be a letter to everybody. So the opening verse of the song is the chorus, and it is kind of like a line of poetry that you can decipher. It is talking about how time during that period of the pandemic was still but was also running fast. For some people, they felt like, oh, their lives were wasting or they weren't reaching their full potential. Many people felt stuck. He expresses this in the lyrics. He also talked about forever being like a sand castle that can be washed easily by the waves. So you can really hear his struggle. There is a particular line that really resonates with me where he says, people come and go. And this just reminds me about how when some certain people who you've been close with in your life start to go far, distance themselves from you, it affects your sense of belonging and your sense of self. There is something that I've learned. It's important to understand that there are some people who come into your life not to be there forever, but to teach you a lesson. So don't be hurt when your bestie blocks you. That line connects to something that many of us feel. That is the anxiety of losing people that we have a relationship with. And here, Agust D is trying to make us understand that it is okay and healthy to grow apart from people. When Agust D prepared to release the song, he asked a bunch of his fans to write down a little poem or just a little write-up on people, and I wrote something which is
very coincidental.
So I'm going to read it because my mind is just so beautiful and I have to get you into it. So what I wrote was,
people are humans. People are not good or bad. They are just people. I hate people, but I love people. People hate me. People talk without thinking. I feel bad for people, but I don't care for people. People say I'm selfish, but people are selfish. People love and want to be loved. People hate, but don't want to be hated. I used to think people are all the same, but they are not. They're all just different versions of the same product. People are everything: good, bad, happy, sad, lonely, scared, and everything in between. Girl, what are you writing? I wish to understand people, so I'm learning psychology, but I don't think people are just people.
girl, what was I writing? I was going through a lot, but
child. Anyway, so
that's my personal piece. If that you cannot use that to judge me. So Let's move on. This song talks about a lot of things that are not really touched on. We as humans are emotional beings, and I think it is very important to connect. Sometimes you feel like, oh, you have to have a whole bunch of people around you to feel self-worth, but this song is telling us that no, you don't. And I'm not telling you not to have any friends, please do, but just don't be too harsh on yourself when certain relationships die. My take on this song is that it reminds us to breathe. It's a very calming song. It helps us and helps us understand our relationships with people and how relationships can be something and then the next thing it's not, but you shouldn't always be too harsh on yourself. It's such a lovely song to relax to, so make sure you give it a listen. And if there's any line from the song after you listen to it that speaks to you. The song is not originally in English, so you can translate it. And if you have any theories about the song that you think I missed out, please comment. Thank you for watching. This was the Music and Mind series, Ep.1. Bye.